What's going on, guys? Vista here, and today is going to be my rant video about Battlefield 4. We're going to feature a little bit of domination gameplay. We're on Operation Dawnbreaker. I'm running the support kit, of course, the M249, as always. Promise, guys, I'm going to start switching that up pretty soon. I'm sure you're getting sick of seeing the LMG footage. But anyways, what I wanted to talk about is the current state of Battlefield 4, my feelings, thoughts on it, and in hopes of soliciting your feelings and thoughts on it. I want to hear from you guys. I want to know what you're seeing on different platforms. Of course, I'm only speaking for PC. So, I'd love to know what's going on with PlayStation. What's going on with Xbox? What are you guys seeing? Is it smooth? Is it bad? Unplayable? I want to know. So make sure you guys leave your questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, anything down below. I want to hear from you because I really want to get my finger on the pulse of what's going on out there. So anyways, Battlefield 4. Where am I at with it? Frustration would be kind of the light term. I think we're well overdue for a working game. I think we're getting the shaft from EA and DICE. I think they've lost touch with their community. I don't know if it's the current lawsuits that they're under or what, but communication has fallen off completely. We're not getting told what's going on with the game. So, what am I frustrated about? As you hear it said, that net code. There's a lot of opinions. I'm not going to get deep in on the inner workings. That stuff's a little over my head, but I do know that the netcode in Battlefield 4 is an issue. We've gone through trade kills, 0% kills, you name it, getting killed behind cover, every amount of frustration you can have in a first-person shooter. I think we're seeing it in Battlefield 4. I know right now, like the current bug, the 0% hitage, hit bug, that one really, the guy doesn't actually have 0%. It's just more of like what's being displayed to you is showing 0%. So he actually does still have some life left. So I hope that takes a little sting out of it for you. But for me, it just pisses me off. It's like, hey, why are we still experiencing little tiny bugs like this? Do you have quality control testing? Because it would only take a couple guys in a server to spot something like that. And I don't see it happening. It's rolling out. I know on PC it's extremely common. You'll see it a couple times in this very video and any of the last videos I put out recently. And that's kind of been the problem, is these patches. It's one step forward, two steps back. They fix vehicle gameplay, the infantry gameplay is ruined. So they go back and fix that, and now you can't drive a tank. This latest one, we got into the spawn bug where, I don't know if this was just localized to PC, I believe it was, but we'd get in a game, you'd go in, you'd be fine, you'd be playing, you'd spawn, you'd get killed, try to spawn in, couldn't spawn in, you're just stuck in your death screen. You had to go in and update Punkbuster, the anti-cheat software, and after that, it's fixed. Why didn't DICE include that in the patch? You can't tell me that they can't include a Punkbuster update in their patch. Are they rushing this stuff? Are they half-assing it? Do they not care? And that's the problem. We don't know. They're not communicating. They've stopped it with us. The patch notes are absolutely horrific now. The last one was one sentence long that described how they got rid of, players being able to use the DICE camo. Tell me, what does that have to do with the fact that I can't spawn now? I mean, I'm not a computer programmer, but I'm pretty sure being able to use a camo is pretty far off from the spawn function. And that's been my frustration, is mostly with the customer service. I can kind of choke down the glitches. It's a new game, I expect that, but I feel like I got hosed. I paid my $60 plus the fee for premium, and at this point, I don't have a working product. I've wasted my money up till now. And that's kind of the problem. A lot of people say, hey, Vista, just quit playing then. Send, DICE and EA a message, quit playing, don't buy another game, don't do any of that. Well, that's the problem. I've already spent my $60. So if I don't play, I've wasted my money. and I want to get my money, worth. I paid for a product. I expect a working product. It's been months and they haven't delivered it. I really don't know what the answer is. Yeah, I can quit playing, but now I just, put, $100 and something down the drain between the game and premium. What good does that do me? The game at its core is still fun. You can see the vision, you can see where they were trying to take the game, and it was in the right direction. From Battlefield to Battlefield 4, I think they made the right moves. Why they can't execute and make the game work is just kind of mind-boggling to me. I don't understand it. You make the game worse with patches. How does that happen? Is anybody quality testing this stuff? The 0% bug, honestly, it takes a couple guys in a server to sit down, play a few matches, and see something like that. Yet it makes it out to the players. How are we supposed to swallow that? So, and I know it sounds like I'm really down, and it's just really the frustration talking. I'm not trying to get down on DICE. I like their game. With my personal life, I don't get a lot of game time, and I spend it on Battlefield. It's the type of game that I like to play. There's nothing else like it. But I just want a working product. It's like, God, is that too much to ask for? You advertised a Battlefield 4 game. I bought it, and it doesn't work. And I don't feel like you're doing very much to fix that situation. Yes, I'm not a dev. I don't know what they have to go through. I don't, know all that. And I'm not expecting an overnight, tomorrow I pick up the game and it works perfectly. There's going to be growing pains. But with these, it just feels like we're taking steps backwards every time they patch it. I cringe when I hear, oh, there's a new patch out. I'm going, oh, God, what's going to be the new issues? And that's not fun. It's sucking the fun out of the game. And, my other kind of real big bone to pick would be these devs on their social network pages. I don't know how much you guys follow it, but of course, I'm always trying to get tidbits and facts and information so I can put them in my videos. So I follow a lot of these guys and I'm listening, and I see one tweeting out, he's out to dinner and he's got a nice glass of champagne there with a pretty girl. And you know what? That's awesome. More power to him. Nothing more than I like getting off work and hanging out and doing things and enjoying myself. But, when I see that, I can't help but seeing that glass of champagne and thinking, that's my $60 sitting there, And that gets a little frustrating. And then, they tweet out that, they're sick of hearing fix the game, that really bit me the wrong way. This is coming off a game and I'm frustrated because it's, all these netcode problems and issues and I can't just have a smooth running game. And then you see that and it just really sets me off. I hate and I don't want to get angry at DICE like that. I just want to enjoy the game. So, that's kind of where I'm at. I know I sound extremely bitter, and I guess to some effect, I absolutely am. But at the same time, I want to see Battlefield 4 succeed. It's my game of choice, of course. I want to play it. I want to get my monies back out of it. And that's just basically where I'm at. I just want to see things start going forward instead of backwards. So, anyways, guys, you've heard my thoughts on it. My little rant here will kind of draw it to a close. But I want to hear your opinions. Please take a moment, leave them down below. I really want to get a finger on, how the community is dealing with the game. Am I way off base? Am I right on target? Do you guys, how do you feel? Let me know your personal opinions. So, I guess from here, we'll let this game finish out. I hope you've enjoyed the game footage alongside the rant here. This was a pretty decent game of domination. Not my best kill-death ratio, but, it was definitely taking it to the other team. Was able to pull off a MVP medal. Or not medal, but ribbons. So, that's always an accomplishment to get on top of the server there. And, I had a pretty good time playing despite, all the little bugs and glitches in the games I've been yelling about for the past few minutes. So anyways, guys, I do appreciate you watching. And as always, I'll catch you on the next one.